Welcome to Car and Bike, and this is the all-new Hero 250R. Now, this one has been launched at Bharat Mobility Global Expo in Delhi, and this one carries a sticker price of 1.8 lakh ex-showroom. Now, there's a lot to be seen in this motorcycle, a lot of features, a lot of design elements, and a lot of equipment that is packed into it. But before we get going, if you're new to our channel, do subscribe to Car and Bike for the latest news, reviews, and updates from the world of cars and bikes from Car and Bike. Let's come to the start of the motorcycle at the front. As you can see, you get this nice S-shaped LED headlight. It looks pretty fancy. The high beam is on top, and you get a projector LED over here. Moving further, the wheels on this motorcycle, you get 17-inch wheels, okay, and you get USD forks. And as you can see, the design is quite nice. It's got multi-spoke wheels. You got you got MRF Zapper tires, and they look to be pretty nice. And moving further, you get these aggressive radiator shrouds which add a more aggression appeal to the motorcycle. The fuel tank on this motorcycle is 11.5 liter fuel tank. It looks from this angle, probably it looks a bit weird to how it has been shaped. There's quite a lot of tall reach, and then it aggressively bends forward. But I feel that once you get on the bike, I think it should have more comfort for your knee recess over here to sit on it. You get a USB charging port over here. The instrument console on the motorcycle is a LCD screen, and as you can see, there's a lot of detail that has been provided in over here. You got a tachometer, you got a speedometer, you got a temperature gauge, you got a fuel gauge, you got a gear pressure indicator, and apart from that, you get few more other things as well, which can be operated from the switch over here on the switch gear. And the overall switch quality, I feel, is not bad as such. There's a bit of a tactile feel to it, and that being said, overall it feels pretty good. The seat height, I will quickly get on the motorcycle to give you a quick idea of how it is. I can't give you an idea on how it is in terms of my height because the motorcycle is on the paddock stand, but in terms of ergonomics, as I can see, I'm able to hug the tank pretty well. This might be a bit on a taller side, but it just is a matter of getting used to the overall feel and how Hero has designed the fuel tank on the Xtreme 250R. Moving further on, in terms of cycle pass, as I mentioned, you get large chunky 43 USD fork setup, which looks pretty chunky, and it adds a whole muscular and that aggressive attitude to the motorcycle. The motorcycle is built on a steel trellis frame, so everything has been nicely tucked in. Yes, one thing, since it's a naked bike, you do see a lot of these pipes and a lot of cables are exposed, which can be a bit not a thing that you will like, but then that's what is there. Speaking of the motor, you get a liquid cooled 250cc mill. This one produces around 30 PS of peak power and 25 Nm peak torque, and this one is mated to a 6-speed gearbox. Moving further on, for suspension duties at the rear, you get a preload adjustable monoshock that has been mounted to a steel tubular swing arm at the back. Same goes for the wheels over here. You get a 17-inch wheel at the back, and the tail section has been also, it flows with the overall design of the motorcycle. It's a compact design. The LEDs are, the turn indicators are LED, and the number plate is, you get a tire hugger. So this entire section remains clean, and you get a nice clean look of the motorcycle. The number plate is over here. Moving on to this side, the braking system on the motorcycle is, you get disc brakes at both ends, and you get dual channel ABS. The exhaust is nice and stubby. It looks pretty good. I don't think there is any fuel in the bike, but I don't know if I can start it and maybe see. Okay, so there is no fuel in the bike. It's been parked on the stage over here for us. But overall, as you go to see, the motorcycle overall has a nice aggressive appeal, which looks good, and it should appeal a lot to the buyers in the 250cc segment. That being said, this is all about the new Xtreme 250R. Price, like I mentioned, is 1.8 lakh. And here you go. Do let us know in the comments what do you think about the motorcycle, what do you know the pricing, what do you know the feature which is there as been provided that stood out the most for you. I'm Janak Saurabh, and I'll see you in many more videos from Bharat Expo Global Mobility.